Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am back with December 21st for my December project. And today I'm actually documenting Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes. Now, I don't know what it is about these things, but I love them and my family loves them. And it's a tradition. And let's see, yesterday I had said to my husband, "Oh my goodness, you know what we haven't had yet this year?" And he said, "What?" And I said, "Christmas tree cakes." And he goes, "You're absolutely right. You have to get some." So I bought some and took a picture of them. Now, Christmas tree cakes are definitely a must-do in our house. And it doesn't matter that I bake a ton of cookies. It is one thing that we just add on to our holiday goodies, and they're probably not the most delicious thing anyone's ever had, but for some reason we just love them. So it gets a whole page. So there we go. Now, I didn't want the photo just to be in the pocket. I wanted a little something behind it, and I chose this Tim Holtz holly and pine needle paper, and you really can't even tell that it's holly and pine needles behind it. I know it's there, so it works for me, but you really only have a very small glimpse of what's behind it. And had I put this in the page and it was still in the album instead of pulling it out, I probably wouldn't even have done that, because the page behind it is a dark wood grain that I'm going to be using, and kind of gets lost in there, but it's done, and I still like the page, and that's what matters. So I brought in these little like burlappy trims. I had used them earlier in my album, and I wanted to use them throughout and realized I haven't used it since the 4th. So here it is, the 21st, and I haven't even used it yet, so I decided to pull it in. And I'm just going to emboss this little Christmas tree postage looking stamp for the die cuts. And I gotta say, usually, like the other 2 years I've done a December project like this, I look through the book like every time that I sit down to do a page. And honestly, I haven't even really like looked through my book to see what's been going on. So I think tomorrow, before I actually sit down and do my page, I'm going to have a flip through of the book, and just to see if there's anything that I really wanted to make sure I had in there that I started and that I haven't carried through. Now, that's going to be different than me going through and adding like splatters and any of those kind of like finishing touches at the end. This is seeing over the next couple of days, because I'm going to go through the 31st. So that'll be like something that I can put in the album for continuity, and it's not just, I'm totally losing my thought here, guys. Anyway, I gotta flip through this album before I do my page tomorrow. And that's that. Okay, so I have had this little wood veneer tree thing, and I've had it for a couple years, and I always intended on putting it in a pocket page for Christmas, but I never end up scrapbooking pocket pages at Christmas time. They always end up being 12 by 12. So I thought this would be a good place to put it. Now, I put some glitter tape on there so that you would see glitter where the trunk and the star peek through. And I didn't want to just leave it in the pocket so that it would kind of be, kind of floating there. So I backed it with the gold foiled Christmas tree on craft paper. And it is kind of thick, so I might seal it later. We'll see. At the end, and there's some other pockets I need to check out to see if I need to seal as well, but I'll do that at the end. Now, here I am. I'm just putting my number 21, and I was just looking at the Simple Story Christmas words to see if there was anything on there I could use. Lots of great little phrases on there, but The only thing that I wanted to do was to put a little "'Tis the Season" because it is the season for Christmas tree cakes. And I brought out that fun little gumdrop that I have pulled out and put back a couple times. Now, that really isn't a Christmas tree cake, but it's close enough for me, right? So I put that on there. And then I'm just going to use a little label. Label? Does anybody else have trouble saying label? I feel like I can say label all day long until it comes time to do a voiceover, and then I can't say label. But anyway, I just use a little red label and just do one line. It says Christmas tree cakes are a must-do each year, and they really are. And this is the first time I think I've documented Christmas tree cakes, and we've been married 19 years, so I believe every single Christmas that we've had together, we've had Christmas tree cakes. Well, that's going to wrap up day 21. I will be back tomorrow for day 22. Hope you guys are gearing up for Christmas and everything's going smooth for you. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.